All right. Hello, everybody. End of the year recap for 2025. Going through what we got done in basically December and a little bit of November of 2025. So, added a bunch of new characters to the game. I think you'll see some new characters here. The UI obviously doesn't support this yet, but they are in there. We're making progress. And we'll hop into the campaign here, and I'll try to show this stuff off as quickly as possible. We'll try to keep this short, under 10 minutes is the goal. A lot to show off though, so we'll skip through this proposal system because it's not the focus. Let's talk first about the building system. So we changed the way that the building UX works, and instead of having a menu pop up that takes up most of the screen, the UX there was kind of bad, so we changed it to this lower third menu, and I'm going to mute this audio because it's kind of messing with me. So you can see now at a glance what characters are doing and the actions they're taking. You'll see that these two guys are producing weapons, and their outputs are bows and shields down here. And it's just a lot quicker to work with. The other thing that we changed is that you can quickly you can sign up to do something, and then it's going to be a setting the player can mess with or choose is when they confirm their action, will auto end the turn here. So it just kind of speeds things up, makes it a little more responsive. And then we weren't able to talk about notifications because maybe you saw that we got a little notification system going on now. There was also one on the side, a little side bubble that we don't see anymore because we ended our turn. But the next big thing is that we've got the tavern, and we've got a bunch of systems overlapping here where we have a big event system inspired by Total War 3 Kingdoms. It's very dynamic, a lot we can do with it. Right now we have one event running, and that is the search event, which allows we now have the ability for officers, generic officers, to spawn in towns and then be spoken to through this talk action. So hopefully I search at the tavern here. You can search in any building. Oh no, I haven't added that. You will be able to search in any building. Right now you just search the tavern. Hopefully we get the event. We did. So this is the dilemma event. It spawned a character named Zephyros, and we can talk to him for some influence, or just try to rush to and hire him for some gold. We'll talk to him. There's a new dialogue that's being piped through the event system. First time we talk, let's choose small talk here. We get a little +1 relationship notification, and the next time here, let's go to talk to him. Let's show off the talk menu real quick here with at least 2 people. There's not a lot of people in this force, but you can sort by different numbers and names alphabetically, yada yada. This is obviously a lot more useful when there's multiple people in here that you're going to be choosing from. But let's talk to our new free officer. All free officers are just going to socialize at the tavern for now. And this time we're going to choose to sway him. So sway is this mechanic that's based off of your core resource influence, which is going to allow you to alter the relationships of officers that you both know. So if I know Officer A and he knows Officer A, then I'll be able to alter his opinion. You can either improve or worsen it. Right now he only knows me, so let's spend some influence to increase our rapport with this guy. So we got a pretty big boost here. I don't know if that'll be enough to hire him because he doesn't know our faction leader, which always helps. So this time we'll see if we can actually hire him onto our force. He sees the promise in our cause. He's joining. So now Zephyros shows up in the faction tab over here. Let's do our task of aiding construction real quick to get some progress towards our assignment. And let's see what Zephyros is doing now. So now he's at the barracks. He's working over here. Wow, everybody's at the barracks. It's a party. Let's see what his stats are here. pretty average. Oh, he's got a good amount of expertise, so we could talk to him again. He remembers us. Oh, hire shouldn't be showing up here anymore. I thought I had that fixed. That's unfortunate. Um, Minor bug, but we'll move on to the next thing. So playing as another character now who's in charge of multiple cities. We'll make a transport proposal to show off the next thing that we want to get into here. Um, we'll make it for ourselves. We'll send, what do we got here for food? Let's just send some gold, some glaives, and some archers. Okay, we'll make this proposal. And real quick before going into that, I can show off the third type of notification that we have for conveying more info to the player is the side bubble notification, which if you click, opens up the event window and will convey some kind of quick but more detailed information, something between the feed banner and the full screen dilemma, just stuff that could be ignored but might be helpful to be known. So let's go to deploy, and we added the ability for the player to leave town with caravans, and then on top of that, you can customize it. So if you have a deployment order, it'll show, um, it'll populate all the default values that you need to leave, and you can hit confirm, or you can come in here and you can customize it at the expense of your influence resource. So let's say instead of glaives, we want to send bows, and instead of archers, we want to bring these guys. We can certainly do that. So we'll hit confirm, spend the influence, and we'll start out here as a caravan. The next thing I guess we'll talk about is the resource displays. So I was messing around with a way to try to convey when towns and armies and caravans, entities gain or lose resources. So right now it's not working exactly as I want. I'm going to have to revisit that, but it just needs to be a little more readable. Let's set up, let's first show that we can drop the resources off in the town. So what did we bring? We brought bows instead of glaives. So there's about 655 weapons in this town, and then we'll just go drop these off. And now we've got 985, so we were able to deposit the resources into the town. And the next thing here in terms of caravans is that they can be attacked and destroyed. Their supplies can then be taken. So we'll attack the caravan. The numbers, once again, need a little bit of work, but you can see that this army is gaining some resources off of that, and the caravan is destroyed. Next huge thing is that we were able to get all the tactics ported over from the Taurus 1, and we'll go through some of those right now. Show a few off. There's a bunch, so got to keep it simple. We'll go with overpower first. And we'll do mislead. Oh, power shot first. Okay, we'll show off power shot. The VFX and all that still needs some tweaking, but it's working. Let's see, next one. Let's do flank. So you have to be orthogonal to the guy. Hit him on the side, he'll move forward. And then just for testing's sake, let's see if I can, just make it easy for what I want to show next. We'll do mislead, and we'll hope to land a debuff on him here. Make him land stuck next to the town. Oh, it didn't hit. Am I out of AP? I might be out of AP. No, I don't. Okay, just gotta move here. Come on. That time, okay, it lands. He is now debuffed. He lost 60 morale. I think, yeah, you can currently still, stun isn't exactly doing what it's supposed to be doing, but the next thing is that towns will now attack nearby enemies at the beginning of their turn. So if we end our turn here, he should get shot by a bunch of arrows. Sure enough, and he pops up because he's taking damage while stunned. I'm not sure if we want to keep that, but yeah, that's I think the biggest things that we wanted to go over. We'll show off some of the north. We've got some characters, some factions starting up here really quick, starting to flesh this out in the north and then working our way south. And yeah, I think we're going to be right around 10 minutes, so I'm sure I forgot something, but that's where we're at the end of 2025. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.